What's up, YouTube? What's up, NFL fans? It's iLivetowin, back again with Billy B.
How you doing?
Last week I went 3-1. I had a very good week. The week before that I was 2-2, bringing my record to 5-3.
And I went 2-2 again, 2-2 both weeks, which makes my total 4-4. And we are at the championship week, like he said, which we have a shocking matchup in the New York Giants facing off against the San Francisco 49ers. Who would have thought they'd be playing each other in the championship? And then we have the New England Patriots facing off against Baltimore Ravens, which we probably could have guessed that, which they are the two best teams in the AFC, which we probably could have guessed that. So, with further ado, we were going to get right into that matchup now. Alright, the AFC Championship game has the Baltimore Ravens going against the New England Patriots. The Ravens are +7 and the Patriots are -7. This will prove if the old NFL, which is the defense win championships, or the new NFL in the offense wins the championships, will hold true. And so we will see. The Patriots looked very, very good last week against the Denver Broncos. Their offense went up and down the field, and even their defense stepped up. They got pressure on Tim Tebow pretty much every single play. They didn't let him do anything. They even hurt him, which not many teams can do. They looks like they think they broke his rib. So we'll see if they can do that to Joey Flacco and see if they can stop his offense and see if they can get the victory out there to go to the Super Bowl. People seem to forget that the Patriots were trailing by 21 to the Bills at home in Week 17. We're losing to 17 to the Dolphins at home in Week 16 and nearly suffered a defeat to Washington in Week 14. The Patriots are good, but they're not that good that we saw last week. So a trend that I brought out last week against the 49ers and the Saints, a team that scored 40 points in the playoffs are 3-19 against the spread the following week since 1996. So that's not a good trend going against the Patriots. 5dimes.com projected a line for the Patriots-Ravens matchups prior to Week 19 games was New England -3.5. So the games last week, the Ravens playing the Texans and the Patriots playing the Broncos, determined that -7s for the Patriots. So the games last week determined the Patriots were better than the Ravens matchups for last week. So like they said, the Ravens can pull the card. The 49ers played last week. Nobody believes in us. It worked out for the 49ers last week. John Harbaugh's brother, used it very well for the 49ers, so hopefully the brother can pull it out. John, I'm going to take the Ravens +7. I don't think they're going to pull it out. I'm going to go 31-27 Patriots. Ravens will pull the cover, but not with a win. Patriots will be playing for the Super Bowl for the AFC. Take it.
And when I first looked at this game, I like New England. New England is 8-1 at home. Baltimore's 4-4 away. Brady has a 108.3 quarterback rating on the year with 45 TDs and 13 interceptions, while Flacco is at 81.7, 22 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. But then I looked into it a little bit further and I thought, well, Baltimore's only allowing 16.4 points per game all year. This is the toughest defense I think the Pats have played possibly all year, besides, when they took on the Giants and lost that game. Now, they're giving up 14.3 points per game the past 3 games, the Baltimore Ravens are. Baltimore stops the pass pretty well. They've only given up 195 passing yards all year, per game. And they've given up 129 pass yards per game in the last 3 games. Baltimore's got solid linebackers there, led by Ray Lewis, and they also have Ed Reed there at safety. They should be able to cover Gronkowski and Hernandez. I mean, they're not going to let these guys break open. And if you take out Gronkowski and you take out Hernandez, what are you left with there? Deion Branch and Ocho Cinco that's washed up. I mean, they don't have much of a receiver. If you take out them tight ends, you really kind of stop the Patriots. And I think the Baltimore defense will do that. Baltimore has faced some tough defenses all year, and they've won when they've taken on tough defenses, such as San Francisco, a 16-6 victory. Houston last week, 20-13, pulled it out. Cincinnati wildcard weekend, 24-16. Pittsburgh, 23-20. So they pulled out some wins against tough defenses, scoring over 20 points against them. What are they going to do to the Patriots, who are ranked 31st, I believe, in the NFL in defense for the year? I mean, what are they going to do to this defense? New England, on the other hand, has not really faced any top-tier defense all year. I mean, really, besides the Giants is one of probably the best that they faced, and they lost that game. they've relied heavily on scoring a lot of points to win their games, and they've done that by playing weak defenses, and the other offense just couldn't keep up. Well, now you're playing a tough defense, so I'm not quite sure that New England's going to be able to get it done with that. Baltimore averages 122 rush yards on the year, and they've averaged 156 rush yards the past 3 games. That's a lot. The New England defense is giving up 118 rush yards per game on the year, 123 in the past 3 games. Therefore, I like Baltimore +7. I don't know whether they're going to win it or not. I think they will win the game, but +7 is pretty good. I mean, considering all these facts here lead up to, I can't see the Patriots winning -7 especially. So take Baltimore +7. All right, game number 2 has the New York Giants, who have been on fire lately, at +2.5, taking on the San Francisco 49ers at -2.5. So, San Francisco, 8-1 at home, pretty good. New York Giants, 6-3 on the road, still pretty decent. San Francisco has rushed for 128 per game on the year, and the Giants have given up 119 rush yards per game on defense, so Frank Gore should have a pretty good day. San Francisco won the first meeting 27-20, and that was without Frank Gore, who was injured. So San Francisco rushed for 145 yards per game the past 3 games. That's a lot of rush yards. But the Giants have only given up 86 rush yards per game in the past 3. So it kind of balances out there, but that's a lot, 145 in the past 3 games. Frank Gore's back. They beat him without Frank Gore. The 49ers offense has been hot. I mean, they're feeling good after that victory over the Saints last week. Vernon Davis had a big day. Alex Smith looked great last week. So I think the San Francisco 49ers here, even though I've been picking the Giants every week, riding this hot streak that they're on, I think it comes to an end at this game. I think that the Giants are facing one of the toughest defenses they've faced all year here in the Niners. And I think it's going to be a little tough. They played the Packers, and they held the Packers offense well, which was great, but the Packers have a weak defense. So it wasn't like, they were playing some tough defense that was going to hold them or anything like that. And the Falcons, I don't really believe in their defense. I know that ranking-wise they might be somewhere decent, but I personally just think the Falcons' defense is overrated. I don't think they're very good. And, of course, they held the Falcons' offense to 2 points. I mean, you're not going to win a game when you lose 24-2. So I like the Niners in this game, -2.5. I think they put the Giants' hot streak here to an end, and they come out with a victory.
All right. As iLivetowin said, I'm also going to be taking the 49ers here, -2.5. The only thing I'm worried about in this game is last week the Saints had 5 turnovers in that game, and yet they still almost won that game. I do not see Eli Manning and the Giants offense turning the ball over that much, so I am a little iffy on that. I do think the Giants will be able to, they will be double covering Vernon Davis, so the 49ers will be able, or will have to try to find another option to throw to. I do think Frank Gore will be able to have a big game this game. They will have to rely on him heavily in this game, but Crabtree will have to be able to get open. They will have to use him in the passing game. Their defense, the 49ers defense, like I said last week, they will have to get the crowd into it, get the turnovers they need, get the momentum going in the game. Like I said, get the short field. I said they would have to get the touchdowns, not the field goals. They did exactly that, and they did win the game. The Giants, they have the good offense also. They're going to be able to move the ball, I think, too. But I think the 49ers defense will be able to shut them down. It's going to be I'm going to say the 49ers will probably win this game 28-21. Take the 49ers in this game. It's going to be the Patriots 49ers Super Bowl. And see us next week for the pick on that.
All right, so let's recap. I like the Baltimore Ravens +7 and the San Francisco 49ers -2.5.
And I also like the Ravens +7 and the 49ers -2.5.
All right, so make sure you join us next week where we have our Super Bowl special.
Best weekend of the year.
Indeed it is. And good luck to everybody.
Good luck to everybody out there. And we will see you next week. As always, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave your comments below. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know how we're doing.